Hello, I'm coming to you today with a wig review. Yay! Okay, I purchased this wig from aprilswigs.com. This is the infamous Italian yaki silk base, silk top, full lace wig from April's Wig. There are a lot of reviews on this wig on YouTube. So I'm going to tell you my experience with this wig. Of course, my experience will be different from other people's experience because my wig is currently sewn down. So with that being said, I'm sleeping in this wig. I'm wearing this wig all day long, every day. I even went to a water park with this wig on. Of course, I put it in one of those plastic swim caps or latex swim caps. But, you know, sometimes your hair still get a little wet around the rim with those things on. But I'll explain it to you. So that's it. I'll get into the review. Okay, so this is the Italian yaki silk top full lace wig from April's Wigs. It is the 20-inch. Color is 1B. And I got the cap size in a small because I was leaving my perimeter out so I can sew it down. And the reason why I like to sew my wigs down is because I like the versatility. When you sew the wig down, you can wear it any kind of style. It doesn't matter. Right now, I just have a banana clip in it, and I pretty much just have it up. But I can wear it in a high bun if I want to. I can leave it half down, half up. Put it down with my part, and I'll show you that when I get done with my review. Sorry, fixing my clothes here. But anyway, so the pros and cons about this wig. The pros. I love the way this wig feels. The hair is really, really soft. It's easy to manage. I get a lot of compliments. People ask me, is that your hair? You know, when I'm, people I've worked with for years, they're like, is that your hair? You know, people actually think it's my hair. It looks so natural and it's so soft. And, so that's a pro. The cap construction was nice. The only thing I don't like about the cap construction is it came with the clips. You know, those clips, the small ones that pop, bend back. You put them on your hair and then you clip them and they bend and wrap around your hair. I don't like those because they have my scalp really sore. But since I sewed mine down, I didn't even use the clips. I wish it would have came with combs instead, but that's everybody's preference. I didn't really request the combs. Maybe I could have, but then it probably would have took longer for me to get my wig, so I just got what it came with. What else? Well, that was really a con, wasn't it? Oh well. You know, so let's see, and that's pretty much I can say. The wig came really fast. It came in about 4 days, and the funny thing was I ordered my wig, and then 3 days later my sister ordered her wig. Her wig came before mine did, only by like a day. But anyway, so when she got her wig, it was beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you. You know, I hope I get my wig looks the same because you know you have the horror stories, and I've seen a couple of those regarding April's lace wig on YouTube because I love to go to YouTube. But she got her wig a few days before mine and it was beautiful. And then mine's came and it was beautiful. Now, let's get into the cons. The con is this wig sheds. It doesn't shed like buku shed. Like, you know, I've had some weaves that, you know, they're in every crack and crevice and your boyfriend's cracks and crevices and it's just a mess. It sheds like a dog. This one's not so much. I don't find hair anywhere unless I actually like managing it. Like when I'm combing it out in the mornings when I wake up, I go to comb it out, and I use a Y2 comb. This is the comb that I use, and then I always start at the ends and I work my way up, and you know, so I get like 2 or 3 strands. But when you paid this much for a wig, 2 or 3 strands over a period of time, this wig ain't gonna be too much in a few months, you know. But hey, it might last longer for someone that hangs it up when they're done with it. Okay. Another con I would say about this wig is, for some reason when I lay down, I always try to do the crisscross method because it's a lot of hair. So I try to do the crisscross method because I ain't finna wrap all this hair. But when you take it down, there's kinks in it. So I do have to take a flat iron. As soon as I get up in the morning, I put it on a light setting, like 2:30 or something like that. And I use my Hannah Elite. I love this flat iron. Absolutely love it. But I use my Hannah Elite and I, you know, just get those crinks that's in there. I might even have some when I take it out this ponytail. But just flat iron the crinks out of it. So that's another, bad thing about it. You have to, every morning you have to run a light flat iron through it to get the crinks out. But that is because I sleep in my wig. So we can get it out the way. What other con? I think I said the shedding, the kinks, and the other thing I don't like, which I'll show you when I take it down and part it, is there's a little area where the lace is and the silk top base starts. And it is very hard to blend it in with your part because you can see the three different, areas. Because you have your scalp, then you have the lace, and then you have the silk base closure. And it's like blending all that in is very hard to do. So I wouldn't recommend plucking the part too wide, because when you pluck the part too wide, which I've tried, so I have several parts in this wig, when you pluck the part a little bit too wide to make it look more natural, it looks beautiful from a distance, but when you get up close, you can see those three areas, those three different areas. And I tried everything, the concealer method, it just, that's the only thing I really don't like about the wig either. But other than that, I really like it. We'll see how long it lasts. I'll try to curl it for you in a few minutes. We'll see how it curls. But other than that, I can say that's pretty much about it, about the wig. Yeah. So let's get into it. Right now it's in a banana clip. And I'll take that out and show it to you. And I just have it in one of these. And I have like 6 of these. I got them from Sally's. I just love these. They're so easy, and they're not the big long banana clips. They're the smaller ones. So, and I just had it up in that. And then we're gonna take it down. Okay, so it didn't crink up a lot from being in the ponytail. And then I have a few kinks in it right here, and I just work those bad boys out. And then see, there are 3 strands of hair, if you can see it. Okay. Work that out. Got a few more kinks in the back. It really doesn't get like really like nappy or kinky or anything like that. And usually if I get a snag in it, it's so easy to get out. I just run my fingers through it. I get a little snag and I just kind of work my fingers through it, and it comes right out. Maybe sometimes with 1 or 2 strands of hair. Yes. Okay, so then this side, so I have a few kinks in this, and it's probably from it being in a ponytail, and I can usually just work them out with my fingers. I don't even need a comb, and the hair just glides back through it. And then as you can see, I have a part that I've already, and it goes right back to the part sometimes. This is the part that I last had, and as you can see, I don't even have to do that much to get it to look the way I want it to look, because I've already messed with it. Okay, so now you can see the 20 inches of hair. Okay. Now I'm going to just mess with my part a little bit. And then since it is sewn down, I can, style it different ways. And what she did was when she sewed it down, she only sewed it, and that's why it's kind of flipped up here. I think I probably need to add a little bit more of that gel to kind of get it to lay flatter. But what she did was she sewed it from the silk base around. And then I used the Got to Be Glued, ultra glued, for the silk base, up underneath the silk base, and kind of laid it flat with a scarf for 30 minutes, and then so it doesn't flip up, because you know how the lace starts to kind of like draw up like this, and then when I go to pull it all back and put it in a high ponytail, you can see where the lace is kind of flipped up. So that's how I got that to stay, and I think that's probably, it's lifting up a little bit here, as you can see. So I would probably have to go in with that glue and glue it back down. Hello, I want to come back really quickly and show you guys how I fixed my part. It was starting to do that whole roll up thing with the lace, so I went ahead and used a little dab of the Got to Be Glued ultra glue gel, and I went ahead and just put it up underneath that little part that was flipping up, held it down, blasted with the blow dryer on hot for a few seconds, only about 5 or 6 seconds, and that was enough for it to lay flat. And it looks a lot better, a little bit less noticeable than it was before. You still can see the 3 different areas, but for the most part, it looks a little bit more decent. So I just wanted to come back and show you that really quickly. Gel it back down. Okay, so this is the wig. I have to say that I like this wig. I would purchase this wig again depending on how long it lasts. I have to see. If this wig lasts me at least 6 months, which is if I'm able to put this in, sew this down 2 or 3 times, because I'll leave it in probably about, I've already had it in 2 weeks. So, and it's about time for it to be washed. So I probably, maybe next week, somewhere in the middle, I will wash this. Well, I've washed it before, but I mean, I will actually take it off, take my hair out, wash it, condition it, braid my hair back down, and have her sew it back in. But like I told you, I went to the water park with this wig on. I came back from the water park. I co-washed it. I flat ironed it. It was fine. So I've washed this wig twice already. So next week sometime I'll actually take it out. Take my braids out, wash my hair, braid it down, and put the wig back on. I'll probably do that 3 times before I maybe hang it up for a few weeks and do something else. Now, if this lasts me for 6 months and I'm able after that round to go another round and sew it back in for 2.5 more weeks and take it out, put it back in, I will repurchase. And if I'm able to rock this hairstyle for a month and a half, 2 months, then I've got my money's out when you think about it. And I pretty much wear it like a sew-in anyway. It's very versatile. I can do different things with it. Put it up in a high bun, put it in a ponytail, wear it up, wear it down. It doesn't matter. And see, I could put it in a messy bun here if I really, you know. So, with that being said, I think this will probably be the end of my review. Oh no, I said I was going to try to curl it for you guys. I did say that, didn't I? Okay, hold on. But that was a high bun. Okay, let's take I have my curling irons here plugged in. And these are cheap ones I got from Walmart one time I was on vacation. It is oh, I'm losing my lights. It's the Revlon. And I don't even know what the degrees are on here because it says 25 to 30. So, I'm just going to have it on a 30. And then we're going to try, you know what, I just used the Hannah. We'll just use our Hannah. It's already hot and ready to go. And I'll turn it up a little bit. It was on 230. Let's see how it curls. Well, that wasn't the best curling technique. Maybe I should use mine. It doesn't glide through like I want it to. No. Doesn't do the best when it's curled. I'm trying to get this damn curl out of here because I don't like the way it look. Maybe it'll curl better with the round bevel. I'm not the best at curling with flat irons anyway. I think it's all in the flick of the wrist. The flick of the wrist. And I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have that flick of the wrist. So let's try it with a round curling iron. See how it does. Okay, I'm going to leave that in for a few minutes because I just cut the flat irons on and I don't think they're ready, but I don't want to make this video too long. And I'm not that good at editing, if you haven't noticed. I see all those videos with all those little, you know, and I'm like, how did they get that kind of stuff? And I play with it, play with it, and Just doesn't work for me. I like the hair. It's very pretty hair. People's always like, is that your hair? And I'm like, no, I wish it was, honey. Okay, it got a little bit of a curl. Okay, so it will curl. I think that I have these cheap flat irons, and I don't think the curl probably lasts that long. As you can see, you'll probably have to use a hairspray. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Big and Sexy, not during this video is already getting too long, but I'm going to get the Big and Sexy hairspray, the States, what's it, Spray and Play, and I have some gold, I forget what kind it's called, but they're gold, and they're like this. I'll get those. They get a little bit hotter, and I will curl my hair, and I will come back and let you know how it did and how long it lasted. Okay, so if you have any questions about this wig, just message me below. I hope I covered everything about it. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.